So this is a brand new 2025 model Entegra Vision 29F. It is powered by a 7.3 liter Ford gas motor. You will notice it does have one massive slide on this side that goes from the front part of the coach here all the way to the back. And it does have a awning above it, which has a couple of benefits. One, if it keeps the heat of the sun off the top of the slide, which would heat the slide up greatly. Also, if you're parked in the woods and you have like limbs or leaves or walnuts or pecans or pine cones fall on top of the slide, if you don't have that awning, you have to get up on top of the RV every time you close the slide and make sure it's cleaned off. With the awning, all of that would fall on top of it. When you close the slide, the awning retracts and everything falls off. That's a pretty awesome feature there. It does have quite a bit of storage areas down the side here. There is a generator. Take a look here. That is a Cummins generator. Their model, it's the Onan, it's a 5500 series. And we do have, if you notice, you do have frameless windows. The rubber seals for the windows are behind the glass, which keeps the sun from drying them out, causing them to dry, rot, and crack. So they are protected from that. In the back, you do have a ladder, so it is a walkable roof, and you do have a receiver here. You can tow up to about 5,000 pounds on it, or you could also mount you a bike rack or luggage rack there if you wanted to. Walk around the front. Notice you have the big mirrors here, and in the mirrors you have cameras built into the mirrors, side cameras, so when you turn your blinker on, it will show on your radio screen what's next to you in traffic. On this side, you do have a smart TV on the outside of the coach here. It does have apps already preloaded into it, and so you can watch some shows there. You do have a couple of speakers on the side. Those are JBL, and you have a power outlet here. And notice you have an awning that goes from here all the way to the back of the coach. Then again, you have some more storage on this side here. Now we'll take a look on the interior. Now when we walk in, you will notice that you're greeted with a wood pattern flooring. And straight ahead, you do have your dinette. And right above the dinette, you do have a television. That television, we call that a televator because you hit a button, it actually descends into the wall. And there's a window behind it. You can open the shade and see out if you want to. And that bed does, dinette does make into a bed. And along the lines of the TV, you also have a sound bar there. And notice you have a power outlet here with USB plugs, more power outlets here. So if you want to sit here and you want to charge laptop or iPad, desktop, anything like that, plenty of places to do that. There are seat belts back here too, so people can legally ride back here when you're traveling. Now above the television, you do have some storage there. Notice you have some ambient lighting that goes all the way to the back of the coach. We'll swing around here to the cockpit area. You do have a nice screen here for your radio. Again, it also does show your side cameras when you turn those on, or your backup camera. Your auto leveler is right here. And then you've got some JBL speakers on each side of the cab up here. Little storage area there and here. You got a real nice shade that's power. You hit a button that lowers. Above the cockpit area, you do have a bed here that you can lower down and people could sleep on. Or when you're camped, you could use that for storage if you want to. Have that lower and you could use it for storage. Above the door, you've got storage. And then across from the dinette here, you've got a couch. It does have a bed that can come out from the couch. And again, it has seat belts here, so you can have people traveling there. And you've got a window above that, and you have more storage above that window. It does have two air conditioners in this unit. You've got one here. There's one in the bedroom. Go back to the kitchen area here. You do have an extendable countertop here. This flips up, extends your counter space a little bit. You got a couple of drawers there, drawer there, cabinet. And you do have some covering over your sink here, so you can use that for counter space if you want to. Oven, 3-burner cooktop. Believe it or not, a lot of RVs do not have ovens. This one does. It does have the microwave there. You do have some cabinetry above that. And we'll look over here. You're going to have I call that a tower of power back here. It's got all your power outlets there, USB in, plug-ins, but you can also lower that into the counter so it's out of the way. And over across from the kitchen area, you've got the refrigerator, a drawer underneath it. You got a pantry area here too. Got some shelves in there, and then you even have a little cabinet here. And this refrigerator, you do have the freezer up top. And you have the fridge on the bottom. Got your control panel next to the bathroom door. The bathroom door is here. And notice you do have your toilet there. Cabinet above that, there is an air conditioning vent in here, and I bring that up because a lot of RVs do not have air vents in the bathroom. You have a vent here you can open for fresh air. You have the curved shower. It's a glass shower door there. And it has a skylight above it. So a really nice shower there. But it's a great looking bathroom, and it has a door into the bedroom also. Which I'll tell you what's a great feature with that. When this slide, because this whole wall again is slid out. When that's slid in, again the bed stays in the same configuration. You don't have to lean it up or anything to slide it in. And when this is slid in, you can still go through the bathroom and get to the bed, so you got full function of everything. Because when this slid in, you can't really use the bunks if it's slid in, because they're close to the wall there. It'd be kind of hard to get into them. You might be able to, but it'd be kind of hard. You can use the kitchen, you can use the couch, you can use the dinette area, and you can go through the bathroom for the bedroom, even when the slide's in. So if you want to park somewhere and not take the slide out, you can still get to the bedroom. You do have 2 bunks here. You notice you got a window on each bunk. That one's got the shade pulled. You have a place here you can mount something like an iPad or something of that nature. You got another one down here, and you do have wall outlets right up beside that to the top right corner. And you've got a light here for the bunk, and down here you get another one for the bunk. And each one has its own individual curtain. There's one here. So you can close off, have some privacy when they're sleeping. And then in the back here, you do have the bedroom. You got your storage above the bed with the window. Really nice bed there. You do have a nightstand with a charging station there, plug in, also up on the wall. Another nightstand with the charging area there. Again, the window back here on the back of the coach, and then you've got 4 drawers here with the television mounted, and you have your closet area with the drawer below it. And again, there's that second air conditioner. So you got quite a bit of room in this one. You can sleep 2 in the back bedroom, 2 in the bunks, 2 here, 2 there, and 2 there. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You sleep 10 people in here. It's great. If you got any questions, give me a shout. The best way to reach me is my cell phone. It's 731-413-4022. Again, that's Shayne McKee with Great American RV in Memphis. 731-413-4022. And I look forward to speaking with you.